no pussy.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah, boy. Hey. Hello.
Hi everyone, and it's just us. We're alone for the minute.
I know, yes, the other bastards are running late.
Yeah.
I think Grant's having a wank. Dylan's, I think, having a wank. Scott's sorting out something. We're probably guessing that's a wank.
Yeah,
I just told them do what I do. I'm currently wanking on air right now as we speak. And Dan's at the vinegar strokes. So, yes.
yeah. Yay, Spank After Dark. Ha ha ha. Hi.
Indeed. And she got that one in before I started mentioning wanking. Hi,
Yes.
Hi, guys.
See,
Hello.
episode 2 of Dank After Dark. Season 2, obviously.
Yes.
This is our last show before Christmas, so Merry Dankmas to you, Phill.
Merry Dankmas to you, Dan.
Yes. Where should we begin? Because usually we'd do Rambo rewritten, but we'd have a few more people here for that first.
Well, at the moment, I think we can hold back on the old Rambo rewritten because, we've got terrible comedy. Yes, we've got a Merry Dankmas from, no mention from Facebook user as yet, but I'm sure they'll turn up.
Yeah. Merry Dankmas from Bernard. Bernard over there.
Yeah, I was just having a chat with one of my friends the other day. And
There he is. There he is.
Ah, there we go. Hello, Facebook user. It's been a while. How you been? But yeah, we were talking about just generally people that we've worked with that were just like thick as pig shit or inept, and I think we've all had them. I mean, some of the tricks and stuff we used to play at work. I remember when I worked at a bar once. It's called Jumping Jacks in Coventry. Worked there years ago. It was probably it was 2000 when I started. God, I'm old. But it was one of the things. But one of the guys questioned me. I was working on the bar, and he came over and went, Phill. Yes. He went, customer's asking for something. I don't know if you got it. All right, what are they asking for? They're asking for iced water.
At a bar.
At a bar. It's ridiculous. Mind you, it was good to get the thick ones because we used to have them doing... We used to keep them busy. While we were busy cleaning the bar at the end of the night, we knew they'd be fucking useless. So we used to give them special tasks. So one of the tasks was when we were doing the stock take at the bar, so we were replenishing all the bottles and all that kind of stuff at the end of the night and doing a line clean to clean all the pumps out. We would have one of them who was especially annoying. We'd go in and get him to do a stock take of the ice. So what that would entail is he would go into the ice machine. We told him not to turn off the ice machine because if he did, we couldn't turn it off for 72 hours. So we gave him a bunch of bin bags and he was counting each one, putting it in the bag. And every 20 minutes, so we left him in there for 2 hours. And the other one we had this was back at the time where you could smoke in a bar as well. So we used to do oxygen checks. It was a pretty big venue. It was 990 people it could hold. So we used to say, right, well, because there's a lot of people smoking in here, we've got to make sure to do oxygen checks to make sure the oxygen's high enough so no one, passes out.
Yeah.
Which is complete bullshit because all bars have air conditioning. So what we'd have them do is we go, all right, you take from the bottle bar over there to that side of bar one. You go from bar one to bar two. You go to the dance floor. And we had them running around with bin bags trying to catch air. That one, we got them doing it for an hour. We said, no, you've got to go faster. We've really got to catch a good sample, so you've got to run. So that was fun. They were thick enough to fall for that. So, how about you? When guys that you've had?
I mean, It does. It's not me personally, but there was something my brother did because we worked in the same building. There was a really evil manager there, and he was a proper cunt. And my brother just bought a brand new mountain bike, something like £980. You know, the really expensive shit.
Yeah.
Took it into work, put it into the bike safe place. Now, my brother and this manager always had like a back and forth prank war going on.
Mm-hmm.
The manager took it too far, took my brother's brand new bike and started like rallying it around the store, scratching it and everything. So instead of getting angry, my brother goes, right, I'm going to do something even better. So, you know, in like industrial warehouses, you get big pallet trucks so you can lift the massive fucking. Well, he thought, I'm going to get one of those and I'm going to go out into the car park and I'm going to find this guy's car. So he proceeded to take the pallet truck out of the building into the car park, pick up the manager's car, and just take it away.
Did he not flip it? Just got to drive it away?
Yep, gone.
But mind you, Jackson, did you ask him for a long stand? No, but we did send one of the girls down to the cellar for some tart and cordial. Oh, yes, they fell for it.
What's the other one?
Yeah, as Matt says, some people are very gullible.
Yeah.
But even just down to guys who are just straight out stupid. I mean, one guy. Hey, Scott.
Hello.
Yeah.
We're just talking about former workmates that we've had who have just either been really gullible or stupid. And just telling the story about one guy I worked with who'd just come back from a holiday from Mexico with his wife.
Hi, Josh.
Hi,
Mark.
Hello, everyone. So he came back and he was sitting in the staff room, and one of the guys said to him, "So, you know, did you have fun in Mexico?" And this guy was well known for being very sexy and very intelligent.
Was it you?
So he turned around and went, "Yeah, it's all right, I had fun." And he's like, "All right, did you try any of the local cuisine?" And he said, "Like what?" I went, "You know, like chili con carne." He went, "Nah, I don't like fish." This is also the same guy who I think even his scuba instructor picked up on something, because he was learning scuba and he was telling us about like the signals you make. And he was like, "Yeah, you got this?" I was like, "All right, fish." "Yeah." "And then you got this?" "Right, shark." "What about this?" "Well, we don't know what's that." He went, "Butterfly."
What?
Yes. Mind you, there was another guy who was at the workplace, and he was trying to run his own business from the workplace as well. Now, that in itself is a bit of a no-no, you'd think, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's very much a no-no when he's working up to female members of staff and asking them if they wanted to buy a dildo. I kid you not. This guy was trying to sell sex toys to the staff. And we all asked him where he got these sex toys. And he said, "Well, you know, been to a convention." Well, he actually said, "Went to a convention, they'll hand them out free." And of course, it sounds unbelievable. So one of my workmates goes over to the back of his car and they open up the boot, full of dildos and butt plugs and sex toys. And we noticed that the only thing that was actually open was a pocket pussy. So, you know, testing purposes, I'm imagining. And so, yeah, and it got to a point where he was told at work, "Do not sell this at work." Dan knows where I work, and it's this place that I work. So you can imagine some of the staff's reaction when they're trying to do their job. So he decided, in his infinite wisdom, "Why don't you let me sell it at work now?" I was like, "Well, what are you going to do?" "Oh, I'll go on the website and sell it on eBay." eBay, fair enough. But you've got to remember that when you try and sell adult products on eBay, you've got to click a button that says these products are 18 plus and whatever. He didn't click it. So took the store down 2 weeks later, and his excuse was, "eBay are against me. They just don't want me to make a living." No idea whatsoever. But then he had his most brilliant idea. I went outside to check on something, and he came out and he went, "Phill?" I went, "Yes." "I've had another idea." I said, all right, are you going to try eBay again? No. I'm going to try a car boot sale. At which point, Angel pops up on this side and says, say to him to do it. Devil on this side, oh, fuck yeah, let him do it. Because I just like the idea of him getting punched by a father as the son is asking, why does this electric toothbrush not have a brush?
My granddad's carer came into work and tried to give my grandma a on a suitcase full of sex toys. She now sells carpets. Take that how you will.
So, Scott, is there anyone that you've worked with in the past who has been a complete fucking moron?
I've actually had to tell somebody to their face, you're just not GameStop material before.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've got to hear this story now.
Imagine how I felt. It was just one of those things where, like, this girl had come in and she was, like, super excited to try to work there. So she, we went through the interview process, brought her on, and, like, the whole time she was like, oh, I can't wait to work at a place like this. Like, I love video games. And then when we got her in, it's like she closed off. Like, she didn't know what to do at all. And we worked with her week after week after week, and she just, like, she wasn't getting anything that we were telling her. Like, you have to talk to customers when they come in, and she would we couldn't get her to do anything customer service requires. So eventually I had to come up with a good reason why we needed to let her go and bring on somebody that could do the job. And that's just how it came out, was like, you're just not GameStop material, And once it was out there in the ether, I couldn't really take it back. So I just like.
Well, Dan, you've got a subtle nod right there.
Is that a hint?
Yeah. Kaz wants a dildo for Christmas.
I will say, if it tells you anything, I spent like a year and a half working with the guy that plays Sulfur. So.
Oh, right. Okay. Did he
Do
have any...
you mean sulfur or do you mean not sulfur?
Yeah. Not Sulfur. He wasn't even Adam Smash at the time, but he was still kind of Adam Smash, if that makes sense. Like, the personality hasn't changed. He just wasn't trying to be a spoopy wrestler guy.
Was he still performing fatalities?
Oh, Mortal Kombat is his favorite video game of all time, hands down.
Oh, that's strange. I would always imagine him as an Animal Crossing kind of guy myself.
The weirdest thing is, like, that whole, like, always frowning and always angry personality, that's him. That's how he is all the time, even when he was working at GameStop. So you would figure you're working with kids and families a lot, so you kind of want to be more upbeat, make them feel more welcome. He just always had that angry look on his face. But that's the dude we sent people to for Nintendo games. Like, nobody in the store knew more about, like, family-friendly Nintendo stuff than, like, the gruff, angry dude that just seemed like he didn't want to be there or alive at all.
If you're looking for a good retro console, I recommend the 64 GoldenEye was prime.
Hey, y'all, I played Zack and Wiki. That game's cool as shit.
Yeah. Fucking Banjo-Kazooie, cunt.
Can't wait for that new goddamn Zelda game. I'm going to play the fuck out of it.
Oh, to Phill.
Like, dude, it was just this weird conundrum. Like, I know he seems unapproachable, but if you want to know about Nintendo games, that's who you talk to. But why, though? We've tried to get him to buy a PlayStation.
I'm fucking addicted to him. Do. You just imagine him along. His favorite levels are like the sewer levels because he just sits there.
Oh, dude, if you look at, like, any of those, the Sulfur videos or anything like that he's done, like, it's literally like that trope where he's in all the dark clothes and he's trying to be spooky and brutal and angry, and it's nothing but, like, Mario and Zelda and Metroid and, all the like The Simpsons and all this like super family friendly stuff in the background. He's like, I will brutalize everybody in my path. Really?
I will destroy you. And no, I'm not into South Park. That's not my cup of tea. What were you going to say, Dan?
I was about to say, what do you have in store for us tonight, Phil?
Oh, right. Cringe cunts.
Okay. Cringe.
Yeah.
Why does it unsettle me a little more that he just like super nonchalantly said cringe cunts? Like we know what that means.
I mean, I've got a fairly good idea.
Yes. Well,
At
remember
least
last
you
week.
do.
Well, remember last
Down
week.
another rabbit hole for me.
Oh yeah. Well, remember last week where we covered that wonderful comedian.
Yeah. I try so hard to forget it, but it haunts my nightmares. So
Well, it's not a problem because there's so many more to come.
Like, we're not finishing her set, are we? Because I know you said there was still time left on that.
Oh God, no! There's only so much. You know, it's.
I love you, Phil.
essentially-
Thank you.
I've decided to switch it from waterboarding to Chinese water torture. So I'm changing up my techniques at this point. So
Swap it up, Just keep them guessing.
keep it fun. Yeah, keep it entertaining. Yeah. Yes, Guantanamo Bay, the podcast. That's what we are.
Guantanamo Bay, the podcast.
Who's ready for a cock meat sandwich?
Ooh, cringe cunts.
Oh God, here
Is
we
it
go.
this one? Yep, it's this one. So, gentlemen, I hope you're going to enjoy this. This was a collection sent to me by Dan earlier. I should be pointing that way. That way.
Yay. Well, it's good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yes,
Amy Schumer. Really, cast? Amy Schumer.
That's who I thought it was last week, but Phil surprised us.
Indeed.
I've just
turned veggie. All right, then. Josh, you're not a real man and you should be ashamed of yourself. So... Sorry, Josh. I couldn't resist. It's okay. I've said the same thing to women.
Look, I have a friend over in Monroe that every time I greet him, the first words out of my mouth are, "You're a failure and no one will ever love you." He knows it's me.
Yeah, I had a... That's what my mum said to me. Did she have the similar facial hair to me as well? Right. So, yes, we've got a wonderful collection of cringe cunts, and it's essentially them failing at comedy. And I've had a quick flick through because I was editing it, so I cut out all the crap and just left it as the meat of the...
Please tell me you left the first guy in.
Oh, the first guy. Oh, yes, of course. He was fantastic.
Now, keep in mind, the meat of this is like what you get out of a Dollar Tree or something like that, but still classifies as meat.
Oh, yeah, this is essentially roadkill sushi right here.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah. So, people making disabled jokes in the chat right there. Lovely. Dan looking horrified.
Going to hell.
So, on to cringe cunts.
On to
Now for a bit of a chuckle with a comedian from Manchester.
Oh,
He's done
God. Did you, even the presenters... Or, is that Keith Chegwin?
Is it
That's
not
fucking
fucking
Keith Chegwin. Let's have a...
Time for a bit of a chuckle.
Time for a bit of a chuckle.
That's Chegwin.
Chegwin, yeah.
Yes, Keith Chegwin. God, now I know why he's no longer famous. Yes, for anyone who's not from the UK watching, Keith Chegwin was a Z-list celebrity who occasionally presented shows and disappointed us with game shows and talent shows that we'd watch on a Saturday in the 80s, just so we could wonder what we're doing with our lives. The fact that this man became a success made us all miserable. You know, in the same way that like Justin Bieber did to America and Canada.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
With a comedian from
we're
Manchester
still
who's done
in
club work in the north of England, and he was in the UK ballroom dancing final. With his world of comedy, please welcome act number 3, Del Boy Diamond.
So, Del Boy Diamond. What do you think he's going to be like, Scott?
I have no idea. Del Boy Diamond. I feel like he's going to be really southern. Like, something tells me.
Well, he is from Manchester, so that could be the case.
Well, no, I'm sorry. He's a British comedian.
Yeah.
That was I don't know. The first thing that came to mind was like a southern comedian. Only somebody from the south would come out to that name. But no, okay.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm intrigued.
Yes, he's from Manchester, so you know it's going to be top quality.
A beep.
Yes, that's what we're looking at right now.
Like he's cosplaying as Doctor Who. A bad Doctor Who.
Yeah. Doctor what?
Yeah,
Doctor, what the fuck is this?
Doctor, huh?
You're right there, I'm Doctor Do-de-day-da-do. I'm going to nick your car tires. Quick, let's jump in the TARDIS. I got the lottery numbers. I'm going to buy some scratchies as well.
Oh, fuck it up.
I really love fucking meth.
A beep, bab, a loop, bab, a woom, bam, boom. I'll have to stop doing this. I'm going to do myself an injury one of these days. Who was your favourite singer from the 50s?
Johnny Wright.
Who?
Johnny Wright.
Never heard of him.
Roy Orbison.
Elvis Presley?
Yeah.
Roy Orbison?
The big bopper. I like the way he went down in the plane.
Oh,
The
this
weird
gets
thing is, he does kind of look like a mix between like a bargain basement Doctor Who and like an old 40s or 50s country singer. So I don't know. I'm interested.
Is Doctor Who joined the Beatles?
Yeah. Like if he thought he joined the Beatles and they just told him like, yeah, sure, kid, because they thought he was special or something.
They gave me the fucking triangle. Yes, also Willy Wonka.
Told me I was the best they'd ever heard.
I don't know why I'm doing a Scouse accent. He's from Manchester. You're right, kid. Top of my head looks like a fucking pube. Look like a 1970s cunt.
Well, the bad thing is, I'm stuck in the part of in the part of the world that thinks like any form of British accent is basically just Cockney.
Yeah.
Like that's it. That's what all British people talk like. If you live across the pond, you talk like that.
Oh yeah, especially in Glasgow.
No, don't know any of their music. Eh? What do you think of the outfit, eh? It's what we used to wear in the 50s. You could go down any street in the 50s and you'd see people wearing stuff like this. Brilliant, eh? Oh, God, it's gone. Oh.
Did you realise what just happened there, Scott?
Oh, fuck.
Oh God, it's gone.
They
I
used to
think
cut
he
the
realized
nipples
at
out.
the same time.
Oh, knock, knock. Who's there? I don't know.
that moment where, like, fuck, where was I going with this?
Yeah.
I do have to say, after this, credit to the host. He is so fucking nice to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just
He's
look
given
at
him much longer than any American show would have given him by now.
how many Jews can you fit in a mini? I don't know. Shit, I forgot my calculator.
Wow.
No.
What's black and white and red all over? I don't know. Me neither.
He's not really a comedian. He's just some confused guy that wandered in place of a comedian.
We have another guest this evening. Get to the chopper. It is Shady.
Shady.
What's up?
Hey, Shady. We're just looking at Alzheimer's at work right here.
It looks like a hand puppet or something. You know, I feel like somebody's hand is in dude's ass right now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. If you look at his face, it looks like he's stolen it from someone else. I mean, we'll wind back a little so you can get to see what's happening, because we're going back to the comedians like we did last week. Yeah, it's not like Who's There? Amnesia. But he's made a bit of a faux pas in the comedy department. To people who say I should do stand-up, this is the reason why I don't do stand-up. So, here we go.
You could go down any street in the 50s and you'd see people wearing stuff like this. Brilliant, eh? Oh, God, it's gone. Oh.
What the fuck? He's like, I had it. No.
And then he immediately goes into that pose of like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fuck, I remember writing this punchline. What's the build?
Where the fuck was I going with this?
An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotchman go into somewhere. It's got a roof. They don't get wet, but somehow they do.
So they go in the arena.
I mean, he's definitely got some pizzazz. I mean, I give him credit on his outfit.
I'm almost expecting at some point for him to just completely space on a joke and then just like, fuck it, and start to soft shoe or something like that.
Like someone pausing a Johnny Rockstar promo. Knock, knock.
Ta-da!
Oh, must be his new dark character.
Sorry, not sorry.
I just love... I know it's cruel to laugh at a man who's failing, but let's be honest. Let's look at some of the stuff we've laughed at in the past.
See, we were having that conversation about Rick and Morty and solar opposites and everything in the chat earlier, and it's certain things from Rick and Morty have always stuck with me. Like, your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
And I missed that conversation, man. I must have been working hard. Fuck that.
All right, I'm going to think of a way he could save this. So let's go.
50s. You could go down any street in the 50s and you'd see people wearing stuff like this. Brilliant, eh?
Oh no, it's gone.
Oh, God, it's gone. Oh.
Your dog's got tats! If he would have screamed that, he would have been fine.
Oh, God, it's gone. Your dog's got tats!
Yeah, your dog's got tats!
Instant standing ovation.
humiliated.
I know it sounded like you too.
I got plenty of jokes to tell you.
But she didn't.
I've seen this guy somewhere before. Like,
I'm supposed to be going out today.
what's his name?
Oh, God, I don't know, but I think he may have featured on Stinson Hunter at some point.
This guy, wasn't it Del?
Referring to him as Doctor, huh?
I mean, he
Del
kind of
Boy
looks like
Diamond.
Gene Wilder. He kind of looks like Gene Wilder too.
Yeah, he's the amnesia-ridden Gene Wilder he's got a plastic face as well. So yeah, just one more time because I really enjoy it.
Weird skin suit.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Not many of their music. Eh? What do you think of the outfit, eh? It's what we used to wear in the 50s. You could go down any street in the 50s and you'd see people wearing stuff like this.
Let's watch him slowly die
Brilliant,
inside.
eh?
Here it comes.
Oh, God, it's gone. Oh.
Damn.
Are you all right?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
First airs on television. Do you want to pick it up from where would you like to pick it up from? Go on. So yeah, you know you've got your cards there. Would you like to pick it up from the top?
I won't mind.
Would that be all right? Is that all right with the audience?
Yeah.
Okay. Do me a favour. Give me a
Fucking love the audience.
The one big guy sitting out there just like,
No.
what the fuck is this?
Would you like to pick it up from the top?
I won't mind.
Would that be all right?
Let's
Is that
get
all
it
right
on
with the
him.
audience?
It's like, oh, dude, God, thank you.
This is
It's
not
just
what
like
the fuck I paid for a ticket for.
He does not look happy.
I paid
Come
£3
on,
for
he's
this.
after the dogs. I don't know.
It's some
Where's
bullshit.
my free donut?
There
I
better
was
be something
promised
under
a
my
steak
chair.
bake and a cup of tea.
He's got tits.
Your dog's got tats. It'd be great if he just looked at the guy in the blue, guy in the yellow, just pointed to the girl next to him and went, "Your dog's got tats."
Save the whole show.
Apparently, the guy in yellow looks like Ramsey Nesbitt, another British
And
reference.
she doesn't seem super amused by it either. Just like, oh, everybody else is clapping. Sure, I guess.
Better be
Yeah.
Let him
polite.
have his little cards.
Herd
Thought he was a
mentality.
comedian. Hi, Havoc.
Hello.
All right,
I'm
let's
so
get-
happy you joined us tonight.
What's up, Karen?
Yes, we're just having fun at other people's expenses.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Let's hear it for Del Boy. Where you going?
It sounded like he was about to cry.
Yeah.
A wee babaloo bab, a woom bam boom.
What
Jesus,
the
I have
fuck?
to stop doing this. I'm going to do myself an injury one of these days. Who was your favourite singer from the 50s?
Elvis!
Anybody else?
Orbison.
Chuck Berry!
No, I don't know any of their music. No, I don't know any of theirs. What do you think of the outfit, eh? Smart, eh? Isn't it good? This is what we used to wear in the 50s. Everybody was wearing this.
Really?
You could walk down any street and see people wearing this gear. See people with greased hair, sideburns, and that was just the women. That was the nasty side to the 50s, I tell you. Do you remember the razor gangs? They used to go out and have a quick slash, eh? Then go out into the pub and have 50 pints. Then there was the yobbos. Remember the yobbos who used to terrorise seaside resorts on bank holidays, eh?
I fucking hate relatable comedians. Hey, remember this from the past? Fuck off, Peter Kay.
The closest thing to a joke he's made so far has been the whole, like, you know, the sideburns, and that was just on the women.
Yeah.
Wait, this is
Okay,
on
yeah.
HBO.
Well, yeah.
It's on HBO Max. They'll give it to fucking anyone. Here's the rotting
like
corpse of Eddie White.
anybody.
Enjoy this fucker for an hour.
Bloody
Like
hell.
anybody on that channel.
You remember that, eh? Tremendous. 200 yobbos could destroy a whole city in one day. Mrs. Thatcher can do that on her own. What can you say?
Oh, here we go.
She's
Yep.
not.
Is this where I do the badump tish thing?
Can we start over?
I think she, what?
I think it's a he.
I think this is the part where she.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are your God? I've got a disabled mouth today. What are your preferred pronouns? Reminiscing about the 50s. So HBO Max. Grey Pride.
Great.
Yeah, she does look like a crash test dummy. I'm going to go with her because, well, I'm not going to try and fucking work it out.
She's a star, man. I mean, just look at that star she's got on her shirt, man. She is a
God, look at that still.
star.
That
Yeah,
was a fantastic pause right there.
She put that on that morning, and she was like, "I'm going to show everyone I'm a star."
Yeah. Unfortunately, that star is the one around your arsehole that you shit out of.
Right.
How to be a gamer girl in 4 easy steps. One.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Ugh. Woke comedy. In other words, not funny. I think if I ever did stand up, I would go so unbelievably woke that it would become actually offensive just to annoy everyone.
I just
You
got done
overly offensive
telling
anyway.
all my daughter's friends that she's gaming with right now that I would steal their souls.
Oh, God. Yeah, do you know what? She looks like one of my mates, Mark.
Oh God.
Yeah. Bloke I know called Mark.
Oh,
Asking the, burning questions right here. Is that Rockstar's sister?
Intriguing minds need to know.
Yes, indeed. How many times a day do you scream "Yay, pudding"?
Pudding. You see ginger because I've heard they don't have some.
Yeah, funnily enough, Mark's ginger as well. I remember one time he walked into my house and went, "You're all right," grabbed me by the knackers and then carried on walking. Don't know why. He just kind of decided, I'll grab his balls. And then we... Yeah.
I just told them I would harvest their souls and then shit their souls out and then harvest their soul poop.
I don't know. I didn't mind. Mark's got quite a tender touch. Let's listen to this classy broad.
1. Choose a gender-neutral or masculine username for your online identity.
Bullshit.
The hordes of cisgender, heterosexual, and mostly white men you'll be gaming with are incredibly sensitive to the possibility of a female within their midst, and
Well, you'll be fine then, won't you?
Plus, she's got tits.
Your dog's got tats! We're getting a lot of use out of it. I'm going to have to soundboard that just so I can click the button.
Right?
Yeah.
are more likely to consider you part of the scenery than a peer on the battlefield. If you started...
Just like in real war. Steve agrees.
Where's Jane at?
I think Steve agrees. Yeah, Steve definitely agrees.
Are you looking for a button to press?
No. I'm just agreeing.
I've got an easy button here somewhere.
Yeah. No, I'm just agreeing. Scroll.
Where the fuck is it?
Yes.
I have crippling depression.
gaming when you were young, naive, and starry-eyed, and have the misfortune of an unchangeable feminine username like Jigglypuff Sparkle Fairy. Prepare your defenses ahead of time. At the first question of your gender, tell them you are a lesbian, because in gamer jargon, lesbian is synonymous with man, and there's no room to be feminine here.
No, just go on Facecam. They'll leave you alone.
Just call them a fucking coot.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Comment of the night, right there.
Do you know?
So simple but so effective. Steve Rambo says, "I do."
Two, become an expert in everything. Complete every side quest, earn every achievement, be prepared for any reference or joke, because if you're not, fake gamer girl alert! Suddenly, that low-cut shirt you're wearing was not a choice you made because you felt good about your bomb-ass cleavage when you woke up this morning.
Yeah, it distracts them from the face, doesn't it, love? Your gamer girl's got tats.
That whole fucking argument always aggravated me. Like, and the fake gamer girls, yeah, they're easy to spot. Like, I've never met anybody who's like seen a female gamer and been like, you're just a fake gamer girl. Like that's pretty much reserved for like, I'm a model online and I play Pokemon because it's trendy. So I dress like Pikachu in a bikini. Yeah, it's a fake gamer girl. Like the chick you know down the street that'll beat your ass at Street Fighter is not a fake gamer girl.
No. Exactly. she's fun. And she hates
she's fun
as well.
And she's got tits.
Yeah.
And she's probably into that same weird shit you're into.
Yeah, us just be furries together. What?
You never know.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? You into pegging? This thing with tits.
You might need to be, because she probably is.
From Coronation Street, the ginger lad.
Oh, but I just love the description. This thing with tits.
This thing.
That sounds politically correct.
For the hourglass, so are the tits of our lives.
Gender neutral. Does that mean I don't know which hole to fuck?
It means it doesn't.
You're a succubus. You're only in it for the attention. Because
Yes.
what real gamer doesn't know that the skeleton hanging by its ankles from the ceiling of the Bjorn Ice Caves on the island of Solstheim in the Blood Moon expansion of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind was obviously a Star Wars reference? Fake geek girls.
Nerd.
What?
No comments.
Right?
Well done for taking our side, Fiona, as you should.
Yeah. I mean, weird.
I really
flex,
think she
but
wanted to
okay.
express the Star Wars reference right there. Like she
Yeah.
really had to make sure to get that in there.
She wanted to find a way to throw in the Star Wars double
That
whammy.
was her.
Like,
That was
I know
her
about
power
video
point,
games
man.
and Star Wars. Suck it.
You know, like
Yeah.
when you're in a business meeting, and you know you have your PowerPoints. You know what I'm saying? That was one of her PowerPoints. You could just
Yeah.
tell.
Exactly. I know this. You should accept me. She's a fucking tryhard. Fake gamer, trying too hard.
But she's got a star on her tits, so
It's amazing that that's the only thing you're focusing on.
Yeah.
She goes straight into, I'm going to make some points that no one cares about. All right, well, I'll just stare at your tits instead then. It's 2022.
there's
Shady knows
nothing else.
what he
There's
likes.
nothing else of any interest here. You know what I mean? I mean, the
Yeah.
microphone looks cool. I wish I had that microphone. You know.
But then after that, you're like, and she's all like,
Oh, for God's sake!
because she's just failed.
Well, you know, you start at the top and it's just like, and then you see the mic and you're like, well, it's a nice microphone, and then you're like,
I give it 1 star.
Oh, if only I had ratings on this fucking show.
Damn.
Oh, that's getting used for the new series where she says something very unfunny and it's a 1-star comment.
Yes, definitely.
And bringing Joe Pesci back to just berate her. Would you listen to this cocksucker motherfucker?
Be willing to accept the fact that you, yes, you are single-handedly responsible for the degradation of the modern-day gaming industry because you keep demanding better representation for women, even though you already have a diverse selection of skinny, scantily clad, and or heavily sexualized white women to choose from.
And you should be happy with that, being a lesbian and all.
This chick has way too much time on her hands.
I know. It's just play the fucking game.
I mean, just look at the amount of time in both of her hands right now. It's endless.
Yeah. Infinite. What was that?
When does the comedy start?
That's what we're all wondering as well.
I've been laughing the whole time. Then. I mean,
They're just like, okay, cool. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's ready to laugh. The mic is yours. Knock them dead. And she's just like, this is my time to get up on my political pulpit.
Comedians like this, though, like they end up getting famous, but it's for the wrong reasons. It's not because they're funny. It's because they're funny for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, people laugh at them, not with them.
Exactly.
Dan's just staying out of it. He's probably looking at that T-shirt going, I've got one of those. I wonder if he's... Are you wearing it right now?
I can make one.
Yeah. Mine has a white star on it. Thank you very much.
Gonna make mine out of
Very good. Finished. Now we're on to Wobbly Cam.
I thought she fell.
So yes, now we're on to the wonderful Wobbly Cam. So let's see how
White
this goes.
women to choose from.
Yes.
Whatchamacallit? Everyone remembers their parents, what they used to do to them when they were little kids, right? When they were little kids, they used to do bad things. Remember when your parents used to do, right? My mom would be like, I'm gonna get the fucking belt, right? And when we were kids, we were always rebels, right? We always said, I always tried to mock my mother. I'm like, I'm gonna get the fucking belt, and and she'd go get it, and I'd fucking jolt right away. I'm jolting. When you were a kid, you always thought that you can outrun your parents too. Wasn't that the fact too? But you quickly figured out that you could not outrun your parents. So I'm running faster than a black man with a stolen VCR, right? And she turns into a cowboy, and her belt is her whip. She's right away. This is where you give up. This is where you give up. So you start saying, I'm not gonna put the dog in the dryer and get it from.
Is he trying to tell us that he's a sub?
You know what he said about the VCR?
No, what did he say about it?
I definitely caught that part.
Yeah.
Did he say Latvian? He was running like a Latvian with a stolen VCR.
Yeah, I think the crowd caught it too.
Yeah, there was a couple in the crowd and
Yeah. To me, it just seems like he's not confident in his set, because one thing you'll notice that comedians do when they're bombing is they'll start to speak quicker, or they'll fill out the silence with, "Oh, it's crazy," or "Oh, that's insane," but he's going so quickly, he's not giving people a chance to react.
He's trying to bang things out until one thing hits.
Yeah, exactly. And
it's one of the two things I really kind of hate about comedy sometimes is like some of them will do that, and then others will they'll hit something and the crowd will really react to it, so they'll just keep saying it over and over until it's not funny anymore. Like, you already killed your own joke.
Yeah, I remember someone like that. They kept using the joke of hamburger. Every time he told a joke, he was like, hamburger. And then he gave the excuse, the only reason he gets hamburger is because he doesn't want to swear. But he does realise there are other words out there. Yeah, I think I should steal his gimmick, and instead of doing hamburger, I should go veggie burger, but then just tell awful, racist, sexist, and rape jokes, and then just end up on that because I don't want to swear. I don't want to curse.
Amen.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 people enjoy gang rape. Veggie burger. You know, it's kind of juxtaposition of it.
She's dragging me off like chainsaw with my legs in the back. Oh man, everyone knows what the parents do. Come on, dickheads. Get him! What are you saying? Hey, gay! No, seriously.
Oh, the heckles begin.
He's like, no, seriously, like, y'all stop. I'm good. Just listen.
Please stop. I got this. Hang on a minute.
Yeah. Laugh at my child abuse. Why aren't you laughing at my child abuse?
Oh, he's got his hand on his forehead. Like, he already knows he fucked up.
My life flashed before my eyes.
Look at his facial expression right now and just listen to this.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Exactly.
But you can't understand gay.
You can almost see it going through his head. This is why people told me not to do this joke.
See, right there, he responded to the heckler. Like, unless you're responding in your favor to the audience, you shouldn't do that. That's just my opinion. If you're a comedian.
Oh yeah. If you've got good comebacks, if you're someone like Jimmy Carr who can just destroy someone in the crowd.
If the heckler's about to be funnier than you, then you're fucked.
Oh, definitely.
I think the best was he turned around to one heckler and says, if you're waiting for my comeback, you'll have to wait and scrape it off your mum's teeth.
Classy, that Jimmy.
Dickheads. Get him! What are you saying? Hey, gay! No, seriously.
But you can't understand gay people?
No, I don't. I seriously don't. Because what makes you, let's say for a gay guy, what makes you say, oh, I just want to suck a cock? Seriously, what makes you get, huh?
What did this turn into?
What?
He's like, what?
Yeah, I like to suck cock. What? Why do you like to suck cock?
You want to go home with me?
Yeah.
You want to leave right now?
Yeah. That's a great way to open up for a gig. Then you just
what
go,
did we let out there?
Just say, I don't understand gay people. You know, they suck cock, and then you have someone say, well, I like to suck cock, and you can just look at them and go, prove it.
This is the point where you should just drop the microphone and walk away.
Yes, but luckily for us,
I'm sorry, guys.
He doesn't.
Like, take whatever integrity you might have left and just leave.
And just go.
Well, forget about
go home,
integrity.
rethink your career.
Yeah, I would openly destroy any kind of comedy career I could.
Or you're going to end up on shows like this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're proving the point right now.
Why do I feel like his name's going to be something like Chad?
Man, I told this joke. They had a thief with a VCR. Said he was Latvian. People were killing.
Trent.
No, they weren't. He doesn't understand gay people. Well,
that poor man. That poor man.
I know. I don't understand. No one gave me a textbook. What are the gay?
Where do you take this class?
What
Yes.
are the gay? I don't get it.
They have all the plugs, but where are the sockets? But that's where poo-poo comes out of.
You can get a bachelor's degree.
Yeah. How do lesbians work? How do they have babies?
How does that signify that you're gay? You're not.
I don't know. You just said, how do you like to suck cock?
I'm saying if you were a guy, you have to pay attention to dumb fucking blonde.
Didn't we clarify during my stand-up that I'm not natural blonde?
Whatever, you're fucking blonde. It doesn't matter.
No,
Look at you,
I'm
you're blonde,
not
you're dumbass. That's it. Blonde dumbass. And thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, he is. He's way past the point, man.
People told him he was funny.
Yeah, there's no helping this. He just decided, like, fuck this whole audience.
Oh yeah, but it probably doesn't help that it's an open mic night, from what I can gather, because she said that she was a comedian as well, and she went up. So
I
I'm
keep
guessing they're
waiting
all
on him to
open mic.
charge her in the crowd, though. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna attack her.
Oh,
Shut
yeah.
the fuck up!
Oh, you're blonde.
Like,
Dumbass.
Dumbass, you dumbass.
How you do that shit during your set? You fucking dumb blonde.
Funnily enough, if you look at the frame right now, it actually looks like he's learning about sucking cock. Yeah.
So do I do it like this?
Lesson number 1.
Yes. Don't believe them when they say just the tip.
It's always a lie.
Open
just take-
wide.
Yeah.
Wider.
Yes, if it doesn't sound like choking, you're doing it wrong. Question her when she mentions she actually has a gag reflex and tell her she's lying.
Met a
That's
girl
just a
one
figment
time,
of your
and I asked her what her
imagination.
name was, and she said Dolphin. Okay. She said Dolphin. Wait, you said I met a girl? Look at my fucking bicep. You think I can meet a girl? Hey.
More focused on his teeth, to be honest.
Look at that, my God. That's a 24-inch.
Fucking guns!
I will
I
wrap
got big
this around your cock.
Yeah.
He is
Dumbbell
responding to failure with nothing but anger.
I imagine him at home naked, posing in front of his mirror, listening to the village people's
So
macho.
fucking funny.
Fucking jacked, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna crush pussy. Ugh.
I'm going to take home so much poon at the end of the night. Yeah.
I am fucking hilarious.
If he did that on stage, I would be on his side again.
Like, I want to actually see him do it, and then I'll respect him at least a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think his entire stand-up should just be him posing, telling people how awesome he is, and if anyone disagrees, he just leans over and screams angrily at them, and then just carries on with his set like nothing happened. You know,
He just starts
look how
running, screaming
amazing
at
I
them, like,
look.
"You think I
Shut up,
can't get a
cunt."
woman?"
I would pay for that. I would pay good. He should be on HBO with
I'm
that.
gonna do that in my next promo. I'm just gonna come out and just pose and
Get some big fake teeth.
oh my God. That's good stuff. It's gotta be the right. It's gotta be the right opponent, though.
Oh yeah, with just these big white teeth. You know, look like a fucking young car salesman. I work in finance. Check out these guns. Yeah. Just an A4 sheet of paper poking out your face.
Oh my God. Anyway, before I snap and start throwing stools all over the place, I'm going to leave. Thanks. That's nice.
So he
I
was.
would leave.
He
I
was
would
about
leave
to
the
spirit.
entire establishment.
Oh God,
He was that close, man, from tackling her. God damn it!
Oh.
Fuck, we were that close.
And ironically enough, that would actually be quite funny. So I did take a quick peek at this gentleman. He's a musical comedian, and it looks like he's well. I say
He looks
comedian.
like Slender Man from here.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm here to play you a song. It's about my pee-pee. It's very delicate, like a flower.
I think you'll all find it very funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Justin. I've performed here
Yeah.
a few times before, and I feel a strong connection to you guys, as though
Oh,
we're sort of a
shit.
family.
Yeah.
And so I thought I'd share something with you that I've never really shared with anyone before. I was adopted at birth, and I've always known that, but I've never known why I was adopted. I never did.
Lucky bastard.
This guy's already hilarious.
Yeah, I'm trying to support him. So as soon as he said I'm adopted, you gotta laugh.
I mean, we're it's like we're family already, man. There's this connection,
Yeah, let's support him. Let's listen to that again, so we can all react properly.
Strong connection to you guys, as though we're sort of a family. And so I thought I'd share something with you that I've never really shared with anyone before. I was adopted at birth.
Yay! Congratulations. I don't know what that was in aid of, really. I just wanted to applaud someone being an orphan.
Congrats, you've got no parents.
I've never known what happened, why I was adopted. I never knew who my birth
Would you
mother
believe
was.
I did up the audio in this as well?
My parents told me the story of what happened. My real mother she was 18 years old, and she was at a party, and she was date raped. And that was me, and she couldn't have me. She was 18, so she gave me up for adoption. And it really hit me when she told me that. So I wrote a song in response to hearing that I'd like to play for you guys tonight. Here we go.
I could just see Scott in the corner going,
So he's a soulless bastard.
It's like when he started going, I'm an orphan. I was actually born out of a date rape. And you can just see Scott going, oh no, he's going towards the piano.
I mean, he's going to hit 10 power points on the sympathy level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get through this, because I don't know why, but I imagine that even though they're saying this is cringe, I might end up laughing.
The name of the song is Can You See the Rape on My Face?
Yeah, oh my, yes. Beautiful.
When I was born, my mother didn't want me, so she gave me up to another family.
I mean, so far it's fucking badass.
Scott's just staying very stoic there.
I mean, there's rape face, there's beatings. I mean, what more can you ask for?
I don't know what to say. This was a very interesting part of the show for people to walk in on.
Oh, thanks a lot, Wiggy. Oh, I think we should rewind a little to really get into this.
What's up, BCM members back there in the back?
I'm getting into some BDSM. Here we go.
When I was born, my mother didn't want me, so she gave me up to another family. My parents came and they took me away, so I could live another day. I like it with them,
did me wrong, but sometimes I wonder if it's where I belong.
We've got Scott. We've got Scott.
It's fucking brilliant.
No. Okay. It got a little ways into that, and Dame goes, "Is that Marv?"
No, I don't think it is. He's not mumbling. If he was playing piano, going, you know, then we'd have clarification.
I'm kind of surprised at how many people don't seem to understand what the word comedy means, because this is like what the fifth person, you know, between the last 2 weeks. It's like these are comedians, and
yes, they're just terrible. And call out to an old friend here, going back. Probably a reference no one here is going to get, but it goes back to when we worked together. Just to sit in the office and sing Sexy Jobs, which was Sexy Jobs, Sexy Jobs, not Steve Jobs, he's dead. And thought I'd like to share that with the world. So,
hey, Shady.
Yep.
Thanks, Wiki.
Can't see it. It's a figure, but
is it a gamer girl? It should be fatter.
No, it's not a gamer girl. It's Kenny Omega as Akuma.
Ah,
yeah.
Kenny Omega is C-Man.
No, he's the Z-Man.
Yeah. What are you doing there, C-Man? Just having a drink. Glug, glug, glug.
Hey, I see the background.
Yep, you can't miss Shady.
Shady got the OC on the wall.
Yes, let's carry on with the cringe cunts.
Though I'll likely never meet my dad, I try to do things that would make him glad. It's the least I can do to show my thanks for saving my mom a trip to the sperm banks. Can you see the rape on my face? You didn't pull out my hand on the trace. What's that? You can't support what I'm singing? Why not?
Because I'm so offended. I'm so smart.
I love that. It's just the horribleness of "Can you see the rape on my face?" as a lyric.
Why the fuck did he stop? Because one person said they're
Thank
offended.
God it got to a point where somebody was just like, okay.
They actually cut his mic off.
Did they really?
They did, yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Like I would have really like stood up in front of everybody. I would have like jammed out to this motherfucker like singing that shit, dude. I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, dude, you rock!"
You would have jumped up on the stage and grabbed an acoustic guitar
oh my
and
god,
duetted
dude!
with
Like yes, I would have been like, "You fucking yeah, you rock."
But the weird thing is, like, okay, he already said it once. Like, is it because he said rape? Because, like, you know, he said it once and they were like, meh. And then the second time they were like, whoa.
You kind of think, if his story's true and he is an orphan and that's how he was born, wouldn't this be like a good coping mechanism for him to be able to laugh at this?
Oh, I guarantee you he laughed at this. He had to.
I mean, yeah, because that's what I've always been told is like that's one of the best coping mechanisms is being able to find a way to, you know, to laugh at it because, you know, it takes the power away from it.
I drank all of it.
That reminds me of something we can bring to the table next week because I can laugh at it because I've personally been involved in it. There was an old 1950s movie called My Baby is Black.
I wonder what that's about.
I think it's a rom-com.
I think it's a rom-com.
Yeah.
Starring Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know,
a Roman
Jennifer Aniston and Who's the weatherman from Anchorman? What's his name?
Damn.
When there's a wacky circumstance at the sperm bank, my baby is black. Wah, 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 wah.
Ron Burgundy.
Oh.
Poor dear offended.
I'm in tears right now, and I cannot believe that you would sing that.
Who am I speaking to?
I am the manager of the venue that you are singing in right now. I'm so offended.
I apologize.
Get off the stage. Your time here is done.
Thank you very much. My name is Justin Klein.
What?
He had to get that last.
It's fucking brilliant, man. Like, he knew exactly what the fuck he was doing.
Oh, God, yeah. And just at the end, I clunk.
What did he say his name was?
I don't know, but we can find out. I can.
Sounded like he said Justin Klein.
Let's find out.
I'm in tears right now, and I cannot believe that you would sing that.
Who am I speaking to?
I am the manager of the venue that you are singing in right now. I'm so offended.
He's trying not to laugh.
Get off the stage. Your time here is done.
Thank you very much. My name is Justin Klein.
Justin Klein.
That is Justin Klein.
Wow!
Fantastic. Applause to Justin Klein.
You're fine, Justin Klein.
Yes. All right. Everyone go to his DMs right now. You know, it was Justin Klein and congratulate him on his piano work.
Man, you're magic on the keys, bro.
Yeah. You've got those wandering fingers, just like your dad.
Oh, God. We just make fun of bullshit.
Oh, it's fucking great.
Just, oof, I'm going to hell for some of these tonight.
Oh. The definition of rape face right there.
With one of us, yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh. On to the next one.
You got a very Netflix documentary series look about him.
Oh, we've got someone running and excited. So you know it's going to be... how can I say it? You know it's going to be good.
They practiced this entrance for 2 days before this.
Oh, God,
that, like, that scene swapped, and for a moment, like, I'm seeing the dark hair there on the left of the screen, and my heart stopped for a moment because I was like, did he find another stand-up that they let that chick from last week do? She's just in a different outfit or something.
Well, funnily enough...
Oh, my God. No,
it's not here, but I can get it for next week if you like.
Oh, no. I didn't say I like. I just said...
Our second performance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what's better than having a cunt once? Having a cunt twice.
Maybe likes it in the back.
Maybe likes it in the back.
Steve Rambo, you absolute legend. Anyway, let's get through this cringy cunt and then we can get on to Steve Rambo rewritten.
Oh my God, that's dangerous, isn't it? For the radio, I mimed walking into a thing. Hello. When I chose my topic, I was under extreme stress. So I am here to talk about why shoes are overrated. Yes, an essential thing that we all need. Great.
You need more laxatives, love. Forget about it.
Yeah, I think it's draining to have a shit.
Exactly.
That's her internally looking at the audience and knowing that she's fucked already. And she's like,
that's a mix of like she's done with it already, and like the big punchline at the end is that she shit herself when she came on stage.
It's like that. It's that face Amber Heard made when she knew she fucked up.
Fuck! I didn't bring the bed on stage with me.
Has anyone got a bee?
Talk about how unnecessary shoes are.
They're hard to shit in.
I gotta pee.
You ever try to wipe your ass with a flip flop? You use the top side for
Don't
flossing.
even talk to me about using stiletto.
Steve Rambo jumping in with Amber Turd.
But no, seriously, by the end of this,
Oh, that's a dead giveaway. We've heard it twice already on this. When they go, oh, but no, seriously, they know they're going to bomb. Shady's onto something right here. Listen out for serious, because when a comedian says that,
this feels like a prime example of like.
It's like their internal thoughts. Like
this feels like a prime example of like.
They
this
know
is a
they
prime
shouldn't be
example
saying
of like
it, but
way
they're
too
saying
many
it anyway.
guys have told her back to back.
Hmm.
Like way too many guys have told her like, oh man, you're so funny because she's attractive, and now she's like, no, I can totally do stand up.
yeah, and she's specifically put on the glasses so people don't focus on her looks, but they will.
But they will anyway.
Actually, I mean, we've got all of our faces down here. If we do this,
bitch.
No, not much cleavage. Boo. Yeah, we'll go back to here. There's no titties to speak of.
She's not titillizing me.
you're probably going to be throwing your shoes into the Thames. You'll be so convinced by my argument. Don't do that, guys. That would be really weird.
We won't.
Have you noticed that?
Why would I break my TV?
Yeah.
The sign says applause and it's lit up, but nobody's clapping.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yes, it's got to be worrying
Like,
when you
the whole
have to be told
audience is
to
like,
applaud.
but I like you.
Yeah, it's got to be terrible to be told to applaud.
Yeah, those signs should not be in a. I mean, like, I get it, you know, but they should not be in a comedy club, man. Like,
I think they're supposed to be
Yeah,
ironic.
that, like, I don't feel like an applause sign has a proper place in a comedy club.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at the sign next to it, an arrow pointing to the comedian. It's supposed to be, oh, look over here, we're wacky.
Please look at the comedian.
The act is here.
Yes. Here is the act. This is what you will be watching and hopefully listening
It's
to.
pointing at her tits.
Oh, right, yeah. Maybe it's a midget nightclub. That's why. Maybe usually the comedians are a bit shorter.
Out of the way, Peck.
Exactly.
Out of the way, Peck.
Also, really inconsiderate to all of
God
the animals
bless
that
you
live in
for
the
using that
river.
reference.
They don't want your shoes all up in their gills. It's a joke. Also, imagine.
She said a joke. She just told us that was a joke.
Yeah, I was about to say, why did she have to inform us it was a joke?
I totally missed it.
Because that's what great comedians do. As you'll all know, in the private chats that we do have, I always point that out to you. And then I explain the joke.
Look, I made a funny.
Yes.
That dog's got bigger tats.
Shock twist. There are no dogs here.
Just tits.
Just tits.
Just delicious tits. Gentlemen, tits.
I'd be right happy to.
When you go and buy your jelly deals, we all buy jelly deals from the river, right? It'll be served in a wet Nike. Is that what you want, Radio 1? Is that what you want? Jelly deals served in a shoe? Because I will open that pop-up restaurant. I'm looking for a new career direction.
Yes, you probably are, aren't you? Just.
She knows this career is going down the toilet.
Oh yeah. She's just remembering all of her friends who told her that she was funny and just thinking, I'm going to kill them.
Just go for it. Just do it.
Like she's
Chase
making a kill
chase
list
your
in her head
dream.
on
You
stage.
can do it.
I'm going to rip their throat out through their cunts.
You can do anything you set your mind to.
You're a strong, independent woman. You can be funny. Fail. Sorry, when I say fail, what I actually mean to say is...
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
But maybe you won't get them next time.
Yes, but if we if we tell her she might, then she'll leave us alone. That's what we want. Do you really want to deal?
Just maybe.
Yeah, it's just shit.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know because I got close to the microphone and I didn't want to overmodulate. And I'm also
She
trying
can't
to do
actually
something that I
hear us,
forgot to
but
do.
it would be better if she could.
So, no, not rename. So, God, you know when you're just doing things and fail like this woman? That's what I'm doing right now. Hi, I'm Phil. I fail. On with the video.
Of course you don't want that because shoes are rubbish as food packaging. That's one of the reasons they're overrated. Also, other reasons that they are overrated. I asked my boyfriend why he thought that they would be overrated, and he said, never trust anything that has a tongue and no throat. And now
Funnily enough, the only time we laughed, she had to steal that joke from her boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
No, women are funny. It's usually when they're falling down things.
Yeah, again, I was laughing at her, not with her.
Exactly. If a man made her funny, let's all laugh together in unison for him. Yes, that was convincing.
I am single.
No kidding.
Because
don't say.
Yeah. I'm single, grass is green, and my cunt stinks.
Let's think about this.
Really? You're single?
Say what?
This dude back here behind these two chicks looks awfully excited all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I could be funnier than this chick. Maybe I can get one.
More of the cringe cunts.
that is a fucked up thing to say. I'm just joking. We broke up before that. And now I have to move all of my
that
shoes
made no
out.
sense.
Sorry?
That made no sense.
Yeah. Shall we go back and try and decipher it?
No.
Strange, that.
I'd rather not.
Are you sure? You
I
know,
feel
we
like
can put it back together.
I
No.
think it's just better if we
No.
travel on, leave it where we found it.
It's roadkill at this point. It's roadkill.
Maybe it just
And that
went
is
right over
mostly
my
what-
head. You know, maybe
Yeah.
she's just smarter than me. You know what I mean? But
Exactly. Leave it for the rednecks to eat.
yeah,
Be
she
fun.
said it was her boyfriend, and then she broke up with him before that. Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah. So
I'm surprised that the applause sign isn't like flashing repeatedly. Just like, come on, goddammit.
I think I can explain what happened. They were going out, and one day he just got sick of her and turned around and went, "You are such an unfunny cunt. What is your job again?" And she told him, and he went, "No." And just left.
No,
No.
just a simple
Couldn't
no.
LOL.
How dare you?
Yeah. Don't try to decipher women by using her. No, women are easy to understand. Feed them, fuck them, and get them to shut the fuck up. Problem solved. Yeah. Here's some dick. Here's some food.
And let them know they got tits.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Just
need
tell
to
them.
be reminded daily.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sometimes, occasionally, poke your cock out your trousers and walk in the room with your arms extended, screaming. Yeah, they'll enjoy that.
I'll let you know how that one goes.
All right then. Preferably with footage. I mean of Kaz, not you. It's not like, you know, it's not like I'm sitting here all.
To move all of my shoes out of his flat. And that is mostly why I chose shoes. Why do I have so many shoes? Oh, God. Hey, look, if shoes didn't exist, you wouldn't have this stereotype of women being obsessed with shoes, right? And sexism wouldn't exist. Shoes create sexism.
So
Until
it's
you
the
get rid of shoes, there'll be no sexism.
So, is anyone convinced?
I need to know
she's
how
blaming
she.
shoes and not men. I mean, we're saved.
Oh,
I mean, that depends on what you're asking if I'm convinced of.
Are shoes sexist?
I'm convinced because it's not our fault anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. And hopefully Kaz is dying of embarrassment, not of laughter, because...
I mean, at this point, everything else is sexist or racist or homophobic or something anyway. So, yeah, whatever.
Exactly. Fuck it. Why not? I'm
Why are we
a straight
talking?
white
Yeah,
male.
sure. It is what it is.
Yeah. We're all straight white males here. We're all part of the problem. Let's live
Right.
for it, you know.
Like, the poster for The Devil Wears Prada would probably be different. Yeah, radically different. Just imagine the future without shoes. Also, think about how clean and tidy all the streets would have to be. I think they'd have to, like, have a law that if you had a pet, you'd have to follow it around with your hands on its bumhole. Because you wouldn't be allowed to let it go. And that's going to put off a lot of kids at Christmas, isn't it? So if shoes didn't exist, there would be far fewer.
Every time they pan over the crowd, there's just a bunch of people like, what is that woman on?
How have we gone from a debate about shoes and how the world would be different without shoes to holding your hands behind your dog's rear end and
the future? We're not going to wear shoes in the future, and we're going to be walking around with our hands on dogs' butts.
Shit. Because apparently shoes are the same as bags.
That's the future she just imagined. That's what she just said.
Yes.
God damn.
We'll all be talking about our oppression while drinking dog piss, essentially.
I'm not sure what she does in her spare time besides comedy, but good God, man.
I imagine she has her hands firmly behind her dog's anus.
Yes, indeed.
She's preparing. She's going to be.
The girl's got to eat, and she's not making any money from this.
She's way ahead of us, then, man.
It's just so unfunny.
This whole thing.
Come
is
on,
a fucking
guys.
circus.
No, but also socks. Like,
oh no, but seriously, she did it again.
Socks. It's all about the socks now.
Oh yeah,
the socks are covering up for the feet, man.
Yeah.
I mean, for real, you guys are on my side now. But you know what else? Fuck some socks.
At this point, I'm just thinking this has started as a bad comedy sketch, but I'm thinking in 6 months we're probably going to be hearing from Alex Jones on InfoWars about our shoes in the Thames are turning the frogs gay.
Yep, it's true.
Yeah. Probably not in my voice. Probably.
Let me tell you what the shoes did last week.
They're putting chloride in the shoes and it's turning the frogs gay.
You've got to get ahead of it now, America.
I will at least give the man credit for openly admitting, like, I'm mildly retarded. Like, okay, cool. The first step is admitting it.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And that was on the Joe Rogan podcast, I think.
That's just to shave a few years. I'm retarded too.
Shady's new gimmick.
When the time's right.
Kind of retarded.
My wheelchair ran out of battery and now I don't go vroom.
Your dog's got tits. Oh, I'm retarded.
Your dog's got tits, but I can't feel them because my hands are numb. I piss into a tube that goes into a bag. My life is a failure. And now it's gone to Shady being a paraplegic. I don't know why.
It's Shady Sean Mackay.
Yeah, I feel like if Shady got into some kind of accident and ended up in like the Stephen Hawking situation, he'd still have his like voice pad programmed to shit talk and call people cunts.
You could.
No, the accident gave me Tourette's too.
Yes, we made you full screen.
I know you got, man. Don't do what
You got tits.
Yeah.
Give that man a pair of chopsticks. We've got soup for him.
You got tits.
This has took a violent turn. I'm enjoying this.
I gotta smoke my weed for this.
What?
All of this went a little sideways, and it's beautiful.
He's gotten up. He's perusing. Are you going to the pisser, sir?
I'm stepping outside for a cigarette since, I can do that.
Because, yes, outdoors.
Yes,
They do
he's done
so
made
much
me
of
want to
the
smoke a
work.
blunt too.
Yet get so little of the credit. Like the 3 other guys in Coldplay.
Thought she was going to say her bedroom.
You know,
Men won't fuck me because my cunt stinks. Also, I hate shoes.
And it takes 3 to fill it.
I don't know. And I guess mentioning Coldplay made it funny or something. I don't know.
Yeah, apparently so. Here's a reference you'll all get. Laughter ensues.
no, think about those dweeby people who wear sandals and socks. If they're in the mood, they wouldn't be dweebs.
But they also have partners, unlike you rigid.
They're not single.
Exactly.
And sometimes maybe I just don't feel like taking my socks off because I know I'm going to need them later.
Yeah.
Maybe, baby, it's cold outside.
You laugh at them for wearing socks with sandals, but which one of you has fingers that smell like scampy knickknacks? It's not them, is it? It's just you.
Right.
The festering smell of Tito's and ass.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not them sitting there giving themselves shockers, is it? 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Do you keep your glasses on for that so you can see what you're doing?
And if they weren't dweebs, think about the confidence boost that would give them. They'd probably be inventing cures for cancer or teleporters. Shoes are stopping us from teleporting.
Technically, shoes are helping us teleport because they make it easier to walk.
Yeah. Once you get teleported.
Yeah, you know, to transport yourself from one place to another. Well, stick on my shoes. I go there.
Yeah, I mean,
This woman's
just because
overcomplicated.
you're standing on carpet when you first get transported, you might be on a rocky surface when you get there. You know.
Exactly. This woman is a cunt. She doesn't understand the scientific principle whatsoever.
Like, I love the thing
Yes,
earlier that I saw
yes.
that was talking about how, like, when they do invent teleporters, if they create them in our lifetime, like, I'm going to be the most boomer motherfucker you'll ever see. Like, all of my grandkids will be like, come on, granddad, why don't you come, like, visit us? It'll take, like, 2 seconds in the teleporter. And I'm going to be like, I'm not getting in that fucking Lucifer's elevator. I'll get on a plane like normal people. It
But just think
destroys you and builds a copy of you with your memories, and I love you, but you're like a copy of a copy of a copy of my grandkids, and you can't help that.
Why do I see you buying a teleporter just so you can send shit to other people's homes?
Oh, that I would do.
Oh yeah, of course. You know, it's okay.
Like-
It's a
like
copy of my
small
shit.
one, like a small desktop delivery teleporter.
Matt with a wonderful comment there. Is it? I'm not saying it's coincidence, but going from "Can you see the gang rape on my face?" to her. Ooh, that woman likes pegging, doesn't she? She's definitely one of the 9 out of 10.
Looks like she's doing it right now.
Indeed.
Yes, and also, how am I going to move 60 pairs of shoes? I don't have 60 shoe boxes. Who's got 60 shoe boxes? Apart from enthusiasts for Harvest Festival donations. I'm going to have to carry them in a bin bag, which will inevitably split over the street, and it'll be very humiliating. God, I hate shoes. I'm so lonely.
She whispered something there.
I am so lonely.
Ah, right. I don't know if that was just a joke or some of her inner monologue.
That's why everyone laughed.
She's really trying to get laid tonight. She's trying to pick somebody up.
Exactly.
But
She's looking for one guy that's actually laughed.
She didn't.
Brilliant.
She's lying in bed after sex. So what do you think about shoes? Oh, for fuck's sake, still this.
I thought that was just part of your comedy act. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was just part of your comedy act. Don't worry, there's less than it's like half.
Then you have to have a whole argument about why did you use air quotes.
Yeah. Why did you use air quotes? Well, for the same reason that I put on a condom during.
Yes, no, I have broken up with my boyfriend, and I do need to move all of my shoes. But I've got lots of socks, as I said, and some of them are really beautiful, and I can fit all of my socks in one medium-sized bag for life.
So if it's been months
Apparently
since she
moving out
broke
just
up
my
with her
socks is
boyfriend,
not enough.
Is that what this is? Like, she's mad about having to move all of her shit, and she's like, this is the perfect place to air all of my grievances.
I think she misses her shoes because apparently she broke up with him months ago, and she hasn't moved her shoes yet.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a story piecing itself together here.
Yes.
She's a miserable single woman.
Very clumsily.
With no
but it's
shoes.
being-
Yeah. She hates shoes because she doesn't have any. That's what it comes down to.
I think shoes are overrated. Thank you very much, Radio 1. I've been down to come on.
That was on Radio 1.
Sorry, Dan.
Oh, Christ. Yes, that was Radio 1. Right. Now we've gotten rid of the cringe comedy.
Comedy club, because you get these people that are super excited to do it, and then they get on stage and do that, and you're just like, why? Why?
Yeah, it's just terrible. Dan.
Yeah.
Have you pulled up the IMDb page? Because you know what time it is, don't you?
For which? Do you mean have I picked one?
Have you picked one?
I have.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
You may recognize me from some of my other Catalina features like Mountain Jack, Kathmandu, and Priority Mail.
It's Steve Rambo rewritten, and today's movie.
Okay, we have to remember that besides the cameo by Steven Seagal, we need to stray away from like using the big names so we have a better chance of this being accepted.
All right then. So only Z-list celebrities.
Yeah.
All right then. Maybe start off with Justin Klein.
Justin Klein.
Oh God.
It's perfect.
The police movie is Logjammer from 1990.
Logjammer.
Logjammer?
Logjammer. I believe it's someone who jams logs.
I mean, there's got to be flannel shirts involved.
Oh God, I hope so. I really do. I'd be right happy to. So let me just make this big so I can see what he's typing. So in the beginning, there was God.
Really?
Yes. And God said, open quote marks.
Oh God.
Let there be man ass. And then he mentioned something about lights.
The Northern Lights.
Yeah.
To which our hero.
Yeah. Something about Northern Lights.
Which our hero. Yeah, what do we call the hero?
Stefan Boram.
Stefan Seagal.
Boram. And Stefan Boram, played by Steve Rambo, because we've always got to stick that in there.
Said,
Said, Now, do you know how to spell that, Dan?
I think so.
Oh, God. Point of the show where we write gay porn for IMDb. Now, is that enough M's? Or maybe too many? We're not too sure. So
we'll find that sweet spot one day.
Exactly. So decided to. All right, okay. In the beginning, there was God, and God said, "Let there be man-ass." And he mentioned something about Northern Lights, to which our hero Stefan Boram, played by Steve Rambo, said, and decided to investigate thoroughly. Well, he does like going down holes. So where does our adventures for the log jammer go?
Oh, God.
A new job opened up at the log jamming plant.
Yes. We don't have enough logs. They're not jamming correctly.
His venture took him to the Great White North.
Yeah.
I'm doing a local log jamming plan. It's just not even a thing. No one pays to jam logs. It's just fucking stupid. His supervisor. No, actually, not yet, because he's got to get the job first, hasn't he? We've got to keep continuity, because that's the most important thing when writing gay porn.
His supervisor, Johnny Logstar.
Yes. And this is the thing that's going to be so perfect about it. At the local jamming plant, and our hero went for the position. The position.
Oh, shit.
He also applied for the job.
What?
He also applied for the job. You just got that, didn't you? Twat. The supervisor. Open brackets. Played by Justin Klein. Because we've got to get him in there somewhere. Because we love his piano work. Only known as the pianist.
The greatest showman.
Decided that Stefan could work the long shifts. Shofts. There you go. With the long shifts. Because he saw a man with stamina. A man
with a flannel shirt on.
A man with a flannel shirt. And most importantly, a man who could jam logs long time.
Log jammer long time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stefan accepted the position. While remarking,
is this a hard job?
Dan knows what's coming. I'd be right happy to.
Oh, with that, I'm going to tweak it.
Would soon be offered the position. I'd be right happy to. Whilst, to which he was heard remarking, I'd be right happy to. Underneath, just right, because I think we can fill out some stuff. It's kind of like the Green Mile, but with bumming. No, it's kind of like the Shawshank Redemption, but with more bumming.
Did you say pudding?
No, well, there might be some on the end of your
More
card.
pudding.
Yeah. But more bumming.
I mean, why not? Everybody loves pudding.
With more bumming. And less and less narration by a certain Freeman.
By a certain Freeman. I like it.
Yeah. Beautiful. So any other suggestions, gentlemen?
When we're going to put Johnny Logstar in?
Ah, right, yes.
Who could he be?
Yes. Johnny Logstar.
Is the security.
Any idea?
Elite Logstar.
Johnny Elite Logstar.
He's the maintenance man.
Johnny Elite Ranger Logstar.
Yeah.
Elite Ranger. Wait there. Logstar. Any other names we want to add to Elite Ranger? Dark Elite Ranger.
Yes, Dark.
Yeah. Super Dark Elite Ranger.
Black Scorpion or Rhino.
Oh, yes. Super Dark Elite Ranger, Black Scorpion or Rhino.
Super Dark All Elite.
Yeah. Scorpion or Rhino. And then open brackets. And oh, no, just after the Rhino. Johnny Rockstar. Yeah, which is fair dues.
Right behind the horn.
Yeah, but just between the Rhino and Logstar, before the quote marks end, put in brackets or space brackets. And because Rhino's never been seen in wrestling before, close brackets. Yeah, so we just shit on people from a great height at this point. Played by Johnny Rockstar. Is this movie's comedy relief? It's this, not the. There you go.
Yeah.
And by the end, just put by comedy relief. We mean, well, I'd say, but after relief, put a comma. I'm sitting here doing punctuation as well. We mean he honks a horn when anyone comes.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, there's more one of those hand.
I was gonna say, do like the little, asterisk or something, and like insert montage of running into open doors and licking windows.
Yeah. Whenever anyone comes around, oh, that's not the comes I meant, sir. I meant when anyone does a spaff. When anyone unleashes a powerful manjection of bollock yogurt. Splosh, splosh. There we go. Just to think we're going to try and get this on IMDb.
Well, I mean, they accepted the first two, and I know Dan is working on 3 and 4, getting those, approved. So,
look, if Harvey Weinstein can do it, we can too.
Fantastic.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we can pull a 5 for 5.
Yeah, let's do a Harvey Weinstein. That won't go in the clips.
Steve is actually here, and he says he'd love to put Johnny Rockstar in me.
Yes! Ah, right. Johnny Rockstar, the human condom.
Yay! I'm helping.
I can't make that big horn sound. There you go. Yeah.
He's just honking it from the inside of an anus, going, "It's dark and smelly." Cameo by Steven Seagal. Fuck it. Dan can fill that out.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh, so let's see what it says for a fucking lock jammer. Oh, you're right.
Oh, wrong one.
About the pianist tickling his eye. Oh, right, yeah, that's true. Joke about the pianist tickling his ivories. So,
that's just
so
too
shall
obvious.
I read out a synopsis for you?
Yeah.
All right, then this is what we have so far. And Dan, get ready to scroll for me. Probably about a couple of millimeters because I can see the end from here, but still. In the beginning, there was God. And God said, "Let there be man-ass." He then mentioned something about Northern Lights, to which our hero, Stephen Barham, played by Steve Rambo, said, and decided to investigate thoroughly. A new job vacancy opened up at the local log jamming plant, and our hero decided to go in for the position. He also applied for the job. The supervisor, played by Justin Klein, known only as the pianist, decided that Stefan could work the long shifts because he saw a man with stamina, a man with a flannel shirt, and most importantly, a man who could jam logs long time. Stefan would soon be offered the position, to which he was heard remarking, "I'd be right happy to." It's kind of like that movie The Shawshank Redemption, but with more bombing and less narration by a certain Freeman. Johnny, Super Dark Elite Ranger Black Scorpion or Rhino, because Rhino has never been seen in wrestling before, Logstar, played by Johnny Rockstar, is this movie's comedy relief. And by comedy relief, we mean that he honks a horn whenever anyone comes. Splosh, splosh. Cameo by Steven Seagal.
Yes. And as you can see, it just says the synopsis is too short, which I'll add to it.
Dan, do your magical work and lengthen my synopsis.
Lengthen it a long time.
Yes.
And you too can have a position at the log
I
jamming
feel like
plant.
you should start like including a dark villain played by Zabalba or something like that.
Super Dark Man.
Oh, Super Dark Man.
Super Dark Man.
Yeah, because we got the World Mug coming up on Saturday, the semi-finals and the finals, because it's end of season 2 on EFED. So yes. Oh, Shady. I don't know if you're interested. Do you have a PC or a laptop?
Yeah, I have access to one. Yeah.
Brilliant. Because me and Scott have gotten into something you might enjoy. Because if you're probably around kind of our age, 40s, you remember the original Command and Conquer, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, how would you like to play it again?
Oh my god.
With multiplayer. You could play online as well.
Wow.
Well, me and Scott are doing it. It's a system called OpenRA. So I'm half thinking of maybe starting a group of people to get into it and start playing. Dan might be interested.
Right on.
Yeah.
Nicely enough.
I'm kind of installing it right now.
Yeah, I love the way he's live on air and kind of go, yeah, I'm doing the thing. Just go to, I believe it's openra.net.
Okay, Phil, I'm doing it now. You can stop telling the people I'm doing it.
Yeah, stop telling the people. It's not good.
It's okay.
Leave the people alone.
Leave the people alone.
But yeah, if you are interested in gaming with the After Dark crew, that's the one game we are all going to be looking at the moment because it's very enjoyable. It's completely free, and you'll get to play the original Command & Conquer, the original Command & Conquer Red Alert, and the original Dune 2 for no cost to yourself. It's available on Windows, Mac, and Linux. So just I'll throw that out there for anyone who's...
The first thing it shows you when you boot the game up is a little box. It's like, do you want to go with the like more modern controls, or do you want to play more classic style, or keep in mind you can change these anytime. So like if you're more set to the classic stuff.
Sorry, Dan?
Am I downloading the release or the playtest?
The release. Always download the release. And we're in the last 10 minutes. So I'm going to try and make us a little money right here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're like us and you're looking to expand, a website is a great way to go. And a great deal you can go with is one.com. And if you use our code right here in the chat, you can save yourself £5 off a yearly membership. It'll cover it all in 1 year, and you can probably save more as well. But go to one.com. Use that right there, that link, and save yourself £5 off that first year. There's going to probably be a better advert next week because I just quickly threw that in, and we've decided to try and make a bit of cash. And if we can
we want to take all your money.
Yeah, the thing is, we can't go on OnlyFans because none of us have got tits, and we actually have talent, so they don't like that either. So
I think I can get away with it.
On that note, I have had plenty of people argue me and say there's a market for anything. So
maybe OnlyFans.
I'm sure
Actually,
there's
I do know a few people that like to see me. So yes, so try that.
Follow
Try
After Dark on OnlyFans.
Yeah, for one web hosting, they'll also give you a free domain name as well, which can be a .com or a .co.uk. So yeah, we're at the last few minutes of the show. So gentlemen, have you enjoyed this evening?
Most definitely. I have.
And I'm not.
I have learned things.
You're not drunk, Dan, either.
No, I'm as sober as a fucking, well, not a judge because they're corrupt. I'm as sober as something.
You're as sober as a sober thing, wearing a hat saying, "Look at me, I'm a bit sober."
Exactly.
It's the brand.
As you can tell, we're winding down for Christmas at this point, so we're just like, oh, fuck it, there's a thing. Yeah,
It's almost over, man. It's almost over.
Exactly. In the new year, we are going to be launching the website where all of the episodes
It's
are
almost
going to be
2023.
Yes,
All these
24.
people are almost done taking all my money.
Exactly. So we're going to get the
I'm
website
still
launched.
waiting on these last couple of people to send me some money. Shady's the only one that sent me money to go ahead and get Rick's Christmas present done.
Well, if they don't hurry up and send it to you, I'll send you some more this week. We're going to go ahead and get it done.
You're getting butt plugs,
I don't want to keep
gentlemen.
asking you for money, Shady. You're already sexy as it is.
But plugs.
And I know Dragon Queen wants her cut.
Oh, man, I got to get back to the corner, dude. Shit.
I'm just imagining Scott walking out on SWA StreamYard Live and just bending over and going, "Look what I got in me." Exactly.
Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Yes. You see, you're not the only one getting bug plugs. Steve Rambo's there as well.
Oh.
Steve Rambo, right on.
What's it called? Victory. Yeah, that's yeah. Anyway.
I just want to make sure mine's got like one of the little fuzzy tails connected to it.
I'll phone my friend
with a
from
little
work.
veil on it.
Yeah. I'll phone my friend from work, see if he's got any.
I mean, I'm cool with the little lamp thing too. If they want to, I'm cool with people seeing that, like the strobe light through my pants. That's fine.
I know. Yeah. Show off a little.
That throbbing effect, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Fucking hell.
You want it so that when you pull it out and you're walking in a light breeze, it just goes.
Right. I mean, how else would you have it?
Oh yeah, exactly.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
All we are is.
Remember, boys, if it squeaks, he's a virgin.
I don't know how you knew my secret, Steve, but
Oh, sorry, that may have been me.
I may have leaked your secret.
I know what to get Scott for Christmas.
Are you the sassy bitch we can't trust with personal information?
Oh, it must be Christmas over your side of the room, honey, because all I can hear is ho, ho, ho.
With Christmas just around the corner, a couple of days, I think it is time we all celebrate and party on in the best way.
Without further interruption, let's celebrate and suck some dick.
So, you know what, Dan?
Time to suck today's cock.
Like a plan.
All right.
Near my council pop.
I used to play that every morning whenever I had a roofing job. I was like, all right, let's go suck today's cock, boys.
Well, I suppose technically it is a roofing job if he gets too hard and whacks it through the top.
I hated it.
And
so
at
I
that
just
point,
looked at it
everybody's
like,
just like, yeah.
Exactly.
I'll
So,
drink
yes.
to that.
Steve says he'll drink to that. The question is, what is Steve Rambo drinking?
Dun, dun, dun. Happy Datemas.
It looks like eggnog,
That's the question.
but it's not.
Happy day.
Creamy. Salty.
It looks a little like banana yazoo.
Some would say pudding.
Yeah. Just have a little drip down your beard. Go on, Dan. See what it looks like.
Oh, shit.
This is peer pressure, you know. This really is.
All right. You ready?
Ha ha! Fuck you!
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Go on. There you go, Dan, just for you.
Someone play semen.
Go on, Dan. Take one for the boys.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
Everything I could have asked for.
Oh,
and
no.
a Happy New Year. Why do I? I'm
Merry
going to
Christmas, Happy New Year.
I'm going to take that clip of like his banana yazoo dripping down his face, and then I'm going to attach next to it Ebenezer Scrooge going, "Boy, what day is it? It's Christmas, sir."
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see that milkshake.
Merry Christmas, 1 and 0. Oh, Tiny Tim, you sight queen.
Happy Spakemas, Happy Datemas.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
All the happies.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh,
We've got 2 minutes left, so anyone watching, now is your time to get last minute absolute disgusting comments in.
Exactly. We'll take anything. We have no shame.
Well,
I mean,
Phill,
we can change your show, so, you know.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
I'm here for your pleasure.
I see now my
I'm
hands are
here for
sticky.
your milkshake. Oh.
My hands are sticky now, Charles.
I think that goes with the territory, Dan. And somewhere in England, my hands are sticky.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I'd be right happy to.
Well, Steve Rambo is on to bust. He's nearly finished.
That's perfect.
Yeah, Steve Rambo. Right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dank After Dark before Christmas. And so from Dan, Scott, Shady, and myself, and what's her face, I'd just like to say we're finished. It's Christmas in a few days. Fuck off. Go away.